What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cell to Singularity. I'm very excited about this episode because we get to buy that Darwinium I've been talking about. Let's go ahead, buy this Darwinium. We're going to get 800 of it for $19.99. I've already got it all set up. I wanted to make sure that I could buy it before I started recording. I can. I just, I didn't want to do it just yet. So we're going to buy the Darwinium and then jump into everything else. So let's see. Let's get the Darwinium real quick. Just like that. 801 Darwinium. Whew! That's a lot of Darwiniums right there. Okay, so let me X out of that. Let's see what the hell we can do with our Darwinium. So, free entropy burst. Well, not a free entropy burst. Okay, so I'm still trying to see what this does. I wish it would give me an explanation. I think it did in the first episode, but I genuinely don't remember. Let's see. We got 800, so let's use it. Oh, that's what it does. So it gives us 10 billion entropy basically for firing that for 4 entropy. So I thought it would double it, but it doesn't. So we'll try the time flux. What is that? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on now. You earned 1 hour. 4.2 billion. Dang. Well, that ain't nothing. Is that it? Is that all we can do with Darwinium? Is that it? This is locked. It only gives us like a couple billion, but what we're doing now costs tens of billions of dollars. That can't be it. What? Oh. What is the taste in my mouth? Is that salt? Cause I'm salty right now. I'm highly disappointed. What we wanted to do today, what I wanted to do today to start it off, was I wanted to go back to the bottom and work my way back up to where we were, just to see if there was anything that I missed, like polypeptides. We missed polypeptides because we had gotten to the point where we got 100 of a bunch of stuff. So I got 100 amino acids, 100 DNA. I got 70 prokaryotic cells, like 70 eukaryotics, 57 sponges, 47 jellyfish, 31 flatworms, and 20 fish. So that was pretty much all that I did while you guys were gone. Before I went to bed that night, I just let it run for a few more minutes, went and just upgraded these last couple of things to the point where it just got really expensive, to the point where I didn't feel like continuing to go back to upgrade them more. Because like I said, I think we have to potentially get these things to 500. And I don't really want to do that. I want to go up today. That's really the main thing that I want to do. But we'll get these couple of things. So polypeptides. When amino acids bond together, they create a chain that becomes an integral building block in creating proteins. Got that. It's weird how we get proteins before we get the thing that creates proteins, but you're not going to hear me complaining. So these two things are super important because this makes DNA 100% more efficient. This makes DNA 50% more efficient. No, that's not super crazy. Of course, only getting 200 entropy per second, that's not really good. But, to make it 400 is better. So, DNA replication, the basis for biological inheritance. DNA replication produces identical copies of existing DNA so that they can be passed from one organism to its offspring. Bam, get that. Couple million. That's not nothing. Well, when we're down here. When we get to the billions, it's going to suck again. Chromosomes. Molecules containing part of the genetic material of an organism. We're going to need that. 50% more efficient. So what are we looking at now? 600 per second. That's really good in comparison to 200. Are we missing anything? We got meiosis, mitosis. Flagellum. There we go. A tail-like appendage that protrudes from a cell body and enables it to be mobile. Flagellum. Get that. So the prokaryotic cell is 50% more efficient. So we're getting 591. That's just about what we're getting from DNA. Eukaryotic, we get about 1,000. Chloroplast. So it becomes 50% more efficient again. So what is this? It'll become about 1,500. I didn't mean to do that. Oops. So chloroplast. Found in plant cells, chloroplasts contain chlorophyll and are the location of the process of photosynthesis. I can't talk today. Maybe I'm getting sleepy. So 100 million, not bad. Brings us down to 50 billion. Let's see here. We need coral. 40,000. That's nothing. Let's see. Coral. Sponge is 100% more efficient. So, yeah. We're building all these things up to be pretty efficient. So, a marine invertebrate with the ability to develop a hard calcium carbonate exoskeleton. Let's get that. Ooh, a oscula. 300 million? A sponge is only 50% more efficient from it? Y'all waxing me a lot. I said I want to just go up today. And I do, but sheesh, y'all making this difficult. How long does this last? Cause this is the thing that doubles my income for like an hour or so, or it's 2 hours or something like that. So I could potentially let it run, but I don't know. Seems like more of a hassle than anything else. I'll probably let it run in the background when I close the app out again. Cause sorry, like I said, it's late when I record these episodes. It's 1 a.m. already. Like it's already 1 o'clock. So let's go ahead and get it. As sponges gain nutrients by letting water pass through them, they also need a way to excrete what's left over. The oscula is a hole where wastewater passes out of the sponge when it's done feeding. A sponge butthole. It's a sponge hole. Sponge butthole. Yeah. Okay. The sponge needs a butthole. We can't leave it hanging like that. Come on now. Gotta give her a sponge butthole. Pretty sure we got everything else leading up to this. Okay, so we ended up getting the mammal yesterday. I wanted to get the quadrupedalism because that makes our tetrapod. Yeah, tetrapod 100% more efficient. That's really good. So yeah, well, quadrupedalism. Joints become stronger over time, allowing animals to stand farther from the ground and travel greater distances. Bam, 100% more efficient. Now we're at 400,000 entropy per second. That's pretty good. Mammalian teeth. We got 20 billion, so we can get that. Mammal is 100% more efficient. That gives us another million per second of entropy. What is this? Tetrapod is another 100% efficient. So these two are pretty good. Sheesh, everything is billions of dollars. Billions and billions and billions. And there's something else right here that's probably like 40 billion right there. All right, we need the mammalian teeth. As the diets of mammals change, more complex specialized teeth are developed. We need that. That's $40 billion, y'all. That's almost everything that I just spent using that Darwiniums. But we're at 2.6 million. We almost went up a whole million. Let's get some ears because we won't need to hear. A refined version of an organism's ability to sense vibrations in the air. Ears allow creatures to hear when a potential predator is sneaking up on them, or when you're trying to sneak up on something and kill it. The bone ear. 3-bone ear. Gotcha. Okay, so here's the problem. If we get the 3-bone ear, we can't get the womb. And I really want to see what that does because it's basically saying entropy tap gains plus 1% of your idle entropy per second. I don't know what that means, but I feel like it's pretty good. But what if it sucks? You know, because if I get these two, I can't get that. But the mammal being another 100% more efficient, that's really good. The primate mammal 25% more efficient. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna get these two, the 3-bone ear and the primate. No, I'll get this one and then I'll save up 4 billion entropy. It shouldn't be too hard. And once I activate the double, so I think that I'll go with that. Okay, so 3-bone ear, also known as the middle ear. The 3 bones are a set of organic levers that regulate the perception of sound. Let's get that. That was just $40 billion that I just spent on these two. $40 billion that I just spent on both of these. That was everything that I had starting this video. That's how all of these videos have started off. Sheesh. Okay, so 4 billion. Well, I could get that. That would make things a little bit better, but that's just idle entropy per second. Getting 212,000. So let me hit this doubler real quick. Oh, yeah, let's boost for sure. Use Darwinium to increase your timer by 4 hours. Yeah, let's do that. Can I do it again? I'll do it again. And I'll do it one more time. And I'll do it again. And I'll do it again. Alright, so I just boosted our stuff for 24 hours. I don't know why I did, but I have 700 Darwinium. I didn't realize how useless it would be to have this. Like, I'll do it again. And I'll do it one more time. And I'll do it again. I literally just, I don't know. Like, it just seems like I got 1 day, 11 hours, 1 day and 12 hours on this boost. So at least my background entropy will be going crazy. You know, I've got a lot of this entropy here. Let me use another entropy burst and a time flux. I guess that's the good thing. We can use the time flux with the double, and that'll give us double our money over an hour. Engage it one more time. Get fire on them now. Okay, I like this. We get about 28 billion. Okay, I like this. We got 800 Darwinium. We can just time flex it whenever we hit a point. So it is useful. Let's get the mammalian brain. Mammals are 50% more efficient. The beginning of thought as we know it. Hell yeah, let's get some brain going off on him. I'm all excited now that we finally got something like useful. Like I was like, dang, this sucks. I can't use anything. Get the womb. With the help of genetic parasites, some organisms drifted past laying eggs and evolved the ability to give live birth. We need that. So what is this now? 500. That is a lot. 500,000 entropy per click, because that's pretty. Yeah, we're going up. Let's get a primate. Among the warm-blooded mammals, one particular species rose above the rest. Primate. You know, this whole time, for some reason, I was thinking that was a wolf. Like, I didn't see this face, I just saw that one, and I saw the white fur, and I wasn't looking at it that much. Like, that's so silly. 67 billion for an ape. And the brain of ape. Ooh, buddy. Okay. Got 600,000. I'm wondering, guys. I'm wondering. Let's get some hair. Because 67,000 isn't super far off. I'm not worried. Not only did hair keep mammals temperature regulated, but certain hair follicles would evolve into important glands. Let's get some hair. Sweat gland, 82 billion. Ooh. Billions and billions and billions. We can't afford anything else, can we? 1.9 billion for a couple of mammals. Let's get a couple of those. I want 10. There we go. 206 million entropy per second. Oh wow. We're getting 8.4 million entropy per click. Oh. Well. I like that a lot. Well, then let's get 10 tetrapods. That didn't do a whole bunch. It only gave us 8 million more per second, but I like what's going on. I like what we're doing. I like what I see. So I want to get an ape because that gives us 13 million per second. So if I go over here to my flux and engage that one time, get found. $700 billion. Oh! Spend 67 of that bad boy right there. Get fire on him right now. Our ancestor comes out of the tree. Ooh, did I get a thingy? Yeah, I did. Oh. Well, I mean, he doesn't look that bad. He got really long legs and like a really short, like, waist. But, hey, you don't gotta look the best. I'm glad we got an ape now. Alright, ape time. Man. Look good, Nicholas. That's his name, Nicholas. Alright, brain of the ape. We're gonna need that. I keep saying we're gonna need that like we don't need any of this stuff. A more developed version of the mammalian brain. The brain of the ape gives primates an important advancement over other animals. Ape 25% more efficient. Get that. So we're getting 1 billion entropy per second. That's what I like. That's the numbers that I'm trying to see. I'm trying to see those numbers. 34 million entropy per click. Look at those numbers going up. At this point, I don't really see any point in clicking, like while I'm playing the game. It's weird. It's the first clicker game where I don't really see any point in clicking in the background. But I don't, because I have all this Darwinium. I'm going to use it for the one thing that it's useful for. It's 800 Darwinium for $20. I could do this thing. What? 80 times? I can time flux 80 times? No. Yeah. Yeah. 80 times 10 is 800. Yeah. Am I stupid? No, I think it's 80 times. Yeah. Let's get this. I got $1 trillion. $3.5 trillion. It wasn't necessary. So I'll just do it like every time we just get low on funds, maybe? I don't know. We weren't low on funds. Let's get a couple more apes. Let's get 5. Ooh, Australopithecus. Bipedal walking. Which one do we want first? Let's try to go up. Like I said, I want to go up really, really far today. Yeah, I think I really just want to go really, really far up today. Since the last episode was really lackluster and we didn't really do that much, I want to go really far up today. We've already got mammals. I want to get the people, and I heard you can get the dinosaurs in this game. I don't know if I want to get the robots or dinosaurs. I think I want to get the dinosaurs or robots. That is the toughest choice in ever of people ever. Dinosaurs or robots. Robot dinosaurs. Ooh, can we get robot dinosaurs? That would be like the best. That would be like the best thing, because you can get a robot and it'll be a dinosaur, and you don't have to choose between either one. All right, bipedal. I lost what I was talking about. Bipedal walking, the act of walking on 2 legs instead of 4. This alternative form of locomotion meant that hands were now free to be used for functions other than walking. Well, our guy was already doing that in the thingy. He was already doing that. Ooh, I'm glad we did that time warp thing, because this is almost $1 trillion. Opposable thumbs. The development of the thumb led to more precision in gripping, allowing apes to pick up and use objects. Let's get that. Oh, endurance hunting. That's a people. That's a person. Let's go back down here. Let's get the Australopithecus. I think I'm saying that right. Australopithecus are believed to be the first step in humanity's evolution from primates. The first Australopithecus skeleton, Lucy, was discovered in 1974 in Ethiopia. Yes, so I'm sure you guys are all familiar with Lucy. She's in a museum. I'm not sure which one. I don't think it's the Smithsonian. I don't think it is, but I would assume that might be where Lucy is. But yeah, that's a whole thing. Like, they made that movie Lucy, like, then they had the scene where she flashed back and touched hands with the Lucy ape, or whatever. It was a good movie. I liked it. I heard a lot of people didn't, but I really enjoyed it. I thought it was cool. Let's get that. So we're gaining 1 billion entropy, 1.3 billion entropy per second. Still around the same point. Let's see, what is apes? Apes are getting us 253 million entropy per second. That's pretty good. The first idea. Unlock ability to create ideas. Ooh, is that the thingy here? Is that this right here? Yes, I want that. Yes, 80 billion. Yep. You and I are not what we eat. We are what we think. Walter Anderson. I love that. All things begin with an idea, and we start with a brand new means of evolution. Yes. Ooh, what is that? Tap to think ideas. Oh. Clicky. Huh. I guess you didn't expect me to have auto clicker, did you? Subtle singularity. Abstract thinking. Most species rely on instinct, focus mainly on survival, but some have turned their minds towards higher ends: art, music, spirituality, truth. Survival isn't enough. As species, we must live. So you're telling me that little ape men are running around playing music? Stone tools. Some animals rely on the gifts they've evolved: strength, speed, endurance, but others learn to invent ways to augment those gifts. Yes, as we did. The first tool, a sharp rock, can do many things. We got an achievement. Okay, let's take a look at this. Idea burst, 100. That's it? I just got 500 in like 2 seconds. Why would I waste 4 Darwinium for 100? Ooh, the entropy burst went up to 10 trillion. But wouldn't I get a lot more by using 10? Let's see. So if I fire, let's do the math on it really quick. If I fire 2 entropy bursts, that's 8 Darwinium. I get $20 trillion right now. If I engage a time flux, how much do I get? Okay. 3.9 trillion. Okay, so using this would have been way more worth the value. Just got 10 trillion. 20 trillion. So that is much more useful at certain points. I'm not sure why it was so much better for me to use that than the entropy burst at the time. But I'll keep my eye on that to see if it's still that good. Stone Age. I think I want to wait on that. I want to look at this some more before I go to the idea side. It's only 46 though. Still a little monkey man. We'll get this because that looks like what this is. It looks like the Homo habilis. So Homo habilis, also known as the handyman. Homo habilis was known for using primitive stone tools. Gotcha. It is. That's what that is there. 50% more efficient. I want to get this endurance hunting. Some predators hunt by stealth, others poison, some use traps and tricks. Others prefer a more direct approach, running their quarry to death. Okay, jeez, that's intimidating. 4 trillion, down the drain. Okay, it stops there. Extra power. Let's get the extra power then. A larger brain, now with more neurons. Entropy tap 1.5 times. That's pretty good. 95 million. That's almost double what we were making before. So it doesn't go up crazy fast, which I don't like. I like when my entropy taps go up super crazy fast. Homo erectus. You, I don't like. Oh, maybe it's the name. 350 billion, that ain't nothing. Fully bipedal Homo erectus is an extremely successful species in the Homo genus. That's it. Okay. Does it stop there? Complex emotions. Okay, let's get the Stone Age before we go there. I don't want to go up too high before we mess up anything. Yeah, you only get 1 per click, but maybe when you get this, produces 0.1. Okay, that whatever. The first modern humans walked the earth and changed the world around them, creating tools, raising animals, building communities. Soon we will learn that nothing can stop human progress. Okay, it said it was a Homo habilis or whatever, not a human, I guess. I don't think so, not a modern age human. But whatever, we got a monkey thingy guy, 8-man, roasting a rotisserie chicken from Kroger. Yeah, that's what that is. Ooh, fire. Okay, so we went from here to our little 8 monkey men running around. Whoa, we got 2 heads. Oh, never mind. Thought it was a glitch in the system. And now we've got our monkey man right here in a lush green environment. Let's take a look at our world. It's all shiny and blue and pretty. Oh, we got green. It's like it was like all whited out or grayed out here, but now it's like lush and green and pretty. Yay, we got like a modern day Earth now. Hunting up in here. With the first tools comes the first blade. Sharpened stones and sticks can be used to catch and kill prey. Turn the tables on former predators. Yes, it can. Big game. Whoa. Only 1,000, huh? 0.11 per second. That's kind of sucks. Only 10%. These things aren't super good, but it's okay. Ooh, advanced tools. Okay, yeah, advanced stone tools. We need that 40% is a lot better than 10%. We'll get fire first. We'll need some fire. We play with fire and take the consequences because the alternative is cowardice in the face of the unknown. Ronald Dworkin. Dworkin? Yeah, let's get that. Cooking. We're gonna need cooking. 69. There's no need to eat food raw. A decent fire makes it so much better. Yeah, it does. I'd hate to eat some food raw. Advanced stone tools. What began with rocks has moved on towards spear tips and arrowheads. Soon be working with copper. So hunting small game can feed a person. Hunting big game hunting big game can sustain a tribe. Sheesh. Be careful, they fight back. Yeah, we're gonna lose some people there. Fishing. Huh. That's weird that would be that much more expensive than big game. You would think fishing would be easier than hunting a mammoth, but I guess not. Let's get some clothing. I need clothing. From animal skins to early fabrics, our bodies are protected from the elements much better when we wear clothes. Get that, doesn't unlock anything, but speech and burial. Speech, idea tap gains +1 per tap. Okay, that's cool. Rather than gaining 1, it gets 2. That's doubling. Okay, sweet. Far more than other species, we can communicate with one another, sharing ideas, knowledge, instructions. Language is the keystone to our thoughts. Sweet. Now that humans can speak to each other, humans can coordinate and unite. So it gave us 2. Sweet. Uh, yeah, well, man, that seems to just improve everything crazy. Yeah, because how much do you get per second? That's 26 per second, 90 per second. Yeah, it's like 80-ish per second when you auto-click it. Burial. Death is the last great mystery. With burial, humans start to come to terms with their own mortality. Cave painting. This will probably be the last thing that we can get. It's a humble start, but a key first step. One day we'll have our Da Vinci's. Ooh, okay, yeah. So this is a lot. This seems to be more of the, like, refined traits of humanity. Like art, religion, philosophy, things like that. Starts with instinctive stuff. Oh, sweet. Idea. Cave paintings gave us 3. That's cool. Alright, well, we can't really get anything else here except more Stone Age. Get that. Let's get a couple more. There we go. So now we're getting 1 per second. We're actually getting 1 per second with Stone Age. So that's pretty cool. Now we're back to people time. Yeah, alright, yep, sweet. So we got $22 trillion. Let's go to complex emotions. Complex emotions, we'll get that. Let's see. With the capabilities for higher thought, empathy, and complex problem solving, this is the brain closest to our own. Gotcha. Neanderthal, $35 trillion. Human, 100% more efficient. How does that make any sense? How does it's human, but Neanderthal? What? Because this is 1 trillion. Why is it 35 trillion? But I thought it goes up. All right, whatever. Let's get this. So human produces 287 million per second. That's weird. You would think it would produce more. Okay, let's get it. An upright primate with big ideas starts contemplating world domination. Okay, sheesh, that's scary. People time. Dang, a lot bigger than the 8 people. Yeah, look at my Tarzan there. Yeah, I like that. He's not up here with the idea guy. I guess that's where the ideas go. Get that popping off again. 136 million. That's pretty cool. So, my bad, guys. I didn't realize that earlier in the recording when I was talking about all the stuff with the Darwinium and things like that, my face was up here, and I didn't realize it because I'm looking over here at the screen. Sometimes I don't check over here on the recording side. So I didn't realize that you guys couldn't see what I was looking at when it came to the time flux, the entropy burst, and the idea burst, and how much Darwinium it costs. It costs 10, so this is basically all the stuff that I'm looking at when I'm clicking up here and all of these things. It's not really super duper important, but it is important when you're trying to understand what it is that I'm looking at talking about. So we get this. Neanderthal. An offshoot of Homo erectus, the Neanderthals had the mental capacity to craft musical instruments and to develop speech, but represent an evolutionary path that humanity ultimately did not follow. That's interesting. So that must be why it is the way it is, because we ended up going to the human direction rather than the Neanderthal direction. So that's very, very interesting how that ended up playing out. So now we're getting 2 billion entropy on that in per second. We're still at 10 trillion for the entropy burst, so that's really not good. Let me try this. I like using the time flux, but it's not very good. It seemed like it was good at first, but it's really not. I don't know. Maybe we just need to get to a point where we're making more per second. Because 16 trillion, I'd have made about the same amount if I used... No, I'd have made more. Because you get 10 trillion for an entropy burst. I'd have made 20 trillion off of 8. I made 16 off of 10. That's just not a very good deal. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll keep using the time flux for a while. Let's go back over to our idea side since we have 7,000 saved up over there. Well, we can actually get the human brain. We're going to need that. Idea tap gains plus 1% of your idle idea per second. See, I still don't really understand what it means when it's saying that. Is it saying that plus 1% never sounds good? Like we're at 256 million per tap. Maybe it increases that. This is the brain in its current state. Human brain. Gotcha. So it didn't increase anything there. I think it increased something up here. I probably should have taken a look at that. But I'm really not sure. I don't know. Yeah, I suppose this seems to be changing. Like 16 billion per second is a lot. I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. So since we got 2 trillion, let's go on back, way back down. Let me scroll up here. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, like that. So let's go back down here. And what we'll probably do is we'll go ahead and upgrade these things to 100. And then we'll get the achievements for them and take a look at everything else. So let me... And 100. So see, we got ribosomes. So we do unlock stuff when you get to the 100 mark. For everything that you can get increased on, you get like a type of mark that you can go over. You get like an achievement, and you also get another unlock for a different path somewhere else. So ribosomes. Tiny particles that help to synthesize proteins and polypeptides in the cell. And yes, this episode is going to be a lot longer because the last episode was so short. So, you know, that's just kind of why I'm kind of dragging this episode on. But we're about done here. Eukaryotic cell. Let's see. Let's get that up to 100. All right. Now we got phagocytic. Yeah, phagocytic. Cytic, maybe. Cytic or cytic. So phagocytes are the cells that have the ability to ingest other cells or harmful foreign particles and are essential for producing immunity. Eukaryotic cell, 100% more efficient. Okay. So as you can see, we're not really going up by the billions because we're way back down here into the millions, not even the hundreds of millions. So let's see. Had to zoom in really quick. Sponges. Probably going to require a lot. A couple billion, that's not really that much. Just unlock something else. Hermaphroditism. Ooh, okay. $300 billion. That's a lot for something down here. Organisms that have either a complete or partial set of both male and female reproductive systems. Let's get some jellyfish. Accidentally clicked it too many times. Okay, so we ended up getting 2 things for getting 100 jellyfish. So we got bioluminescence and we got polyp. So bioluminescence is 1.5 trillion. Oh my goodness. Some creatures are able to produce light in their bodies using enzyme catalyst reactions in their cells. Polyp, a non-mobile sea-dwelling creature consisting of a tube with a mouth surrounded by tentacles. Some examples include coral and sea anemones. Yeah, anemones. Anemone. Yeah, let's get that. Only $1 billion. This is 1.5 trillion, so we'll have 0.5 trillion. It's not really a lot, but we'll get it. 500 billion. That's, I mean, we're going up really, really fast, so I'm not too worried. Unlike sponges and jellyfish, flatworms possess a layer of organized cells in between their outer membrane and the inner lining of their digestive space. There we go. There we go. Okay, so we'll get 100 fish, collect our achievements, and then I'll leave the episode at that because this is about almost an hour worth of recording. I don't want it to drag on too long. With fins to maneuver the ancient seas, fish evolved the traits that will make them the apex predator of the sea. Oh, wait. Why am I reading that? Oh, wow. So we ran out of money just like that. I thought we would have too much. Okay. Excretion opening. The rectum. Yes. Wow, okay. Something's wrong with this guy. The development of a specific hole through which waste is exclusively excreted is necessary for more complex digestive systems. $54 billion. $59 billion. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, I guess we did it. We're where we kind of need to be. We've used up a lot of Darwinium. So for now, I'll leave this episode where it is. I did what I said I was going to do about the 800 Darwinium. I'm going to use as much of it as possible because we still have 679 Darwinium. Yeah, this is a lot. I mean, I'm hoping that my face cam isn't getting too much in the way. I can reduce the size of it a little bit. I know that might help a little. Like maybe do something like that. So just expect that my face cam might be a little bit smaller in the next episode. Oh wait, I forgot. Collect our achievements. We got 16 more. Sheesh. We're not going to read all of those. Yeah, I don't think that I want to read all of those. That'll take a pretty good amount of time. I hope you guys had a great time. Leave any suggestions for any games you'd like to see in the future in the comment section, or any suggestions of anything you'd like to see at all. It could be a critique on the video on things that you'd like to see me do. Maybe my mouse is too loud, or maybe my mic is too loud. Maybe my face cam is too big or too small. Whatever. Anything like that, leave it in the comment section. I'd love to hear you out. So appreciate you coming out. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.